It's your birthday. People are singing, someone is holding a cake way too close to your face, candles are melting, phones are pointed at you from every angle. Someone shouts, "Make a wish." And all you can think is how hot your face feels and how fake your smile probably looks. You don't feel special, feel watched. You count the seconds until everyone stops staring so you can finally breathe again. Or it's quieter. The day arrives. Your phone buzzes with happy birthday. Messages, people tell you it's your big day. And inside, you feel almost nothing. No magical shift, no wave of joy, just a normal day with extra pressure to act excited. A quiet question slips in. Why doesn't this feel special to me? What's wrong with me? If that sounds uncomfortably familiar, what it reveals about your outlook on life is something most people like you never hear, and once you see it clearly, you may never look at your next birthday the same way again. From the outside, it doesn't seem like a big deal. People say things like, "Come on, it's your one special day. You should be grateful." Or, "Why are you being so weird about a party?" Maybe you've even heard, "You're no fun," or "You're so ungrateful. People are trying to celebrate you." Everyone else seems to lean into the attention, posting countdowns, planning outfits, hyping it up. You, on the other hand, feel pressure, dread, or just flat. So you start turning on yourself. Everyone else loves birthdays. Why can't I just enjoy it? Am I broken? Am I cold? Maybe you've upset family by not wanting a big celebration, or made friends feel rejected when you asked for nothing special. On the outside, it looks like you're ruining the fun. On the inside, it feels like you're being pushed into a role that doesn't fit. But psychology suggests your reaction might actually come from a very specific, thoughtful way of seeing life itself. What most people don't realize is that not loving birthdays doesn't automatically mean you're cold or ungrateful. Very often, it means you have a different outlook on time, attention, and what really matters. Psychology suggests some people are low on ritual excitement, but high on authenticity and depth. You don't enjoy being the main character in a performance. You'd rather your life quietly make sense every day than feel forced to act delighted on one specific date, while others crave the spotlight and the spectacle. Your nervous system and your values lean toward real moments over staged ones, a calm walk, a deep talk, a small gesture that actually means something. You might also be more aware of time passing, of where you are in life, so the birthday spotlight can feel heavy, even a bit existential instead of light and fun. If that sounds like you, stay with me. We're about to break down a few key reasons your brain reacts this way, around attention, control, expectations, and past birthdays, and once you see them. You may never assume something's wrong with me on your birthday again. To really understand why birthdays feel so off for you, you have to look at what your brain and values are actually reacting to. First, there's performative attention. When everyone is staring at you, cameras up, voices singing, it's supposed to feel like love, but to a lot of introverted or sensitive people, it feels like being put on stage without consent. Your system doesn't read it as "I'm cherished," it reads it as "I'm on display." You crave real connection. It's not a spotlight. Then there's control and predictability. Birthdays often come with surprises, plans made for you, social obligations and expectations. For a nervous system that likes calm, choice, and low stimulation, that can feel like chaos disguised as celebration. A normal, quiet day where you choose how it goes often feels more honest than a big production someone else scripted. And underneath all of that, there's your relationship with time and past experience. Each birthday is a marker, another year gone. If you're someone who thinks deeply, that can stir up questions like, "Am I where I thought I'd be?" Or memories of birthdays that were forgotten, disappointing, or full of conflict. Your brain doesn't ignore that history. It wraps it into how the day feels now. Most people just see you don't like your birthday and assume it's a personality flaw. In reality, your mind is processing attention, control, and the meaning of time far more deeply than they realize. The next question is this coming from clear values or from old wounds still protecting you? Here's where it gets uncomfortable, but honest. Sometimes your reaction to birthdays is pure values. You genuinely prefer real, quiet, everyday moments over choreographed excitement. A simple coffee with someone you love, or a peaceful day to yourself, feels more true than a room full of people yelling your name. In that case, your dislike of birthdays is just your clarity showing. Other times, it's tangled with old wounds. Maybe you had birthdays where no one really showed up for you, where promises were broken, where you felt compared, criticized, or invisible. A part of you learned, this day hurts. Don't expect too much. On the surface, both stories sound like I don't like birthdays, but inside, one is grounded in who you are, and the other is quietly guarding you from being disappointed again. Noticing which one feels closer to your truth is the first step to changing how this day lands in your body. When you see it clearly, your birthday story starts to change. If the day feels more awkward than magical, it doesn't automatically mean you're broken or ungrateful. This often means you're someone with a quiet, unusual outlook on life. Someone who cares more about how you live every day than how loudly one day is celebrated. You value authenticity over performance, comfort over spectacle, real connection over being put on display. You notice the small, honest moments most people rush past, and you don't need a spotlight to feel that your life matters. That's not a flaw, that's a design. So instead of forcing yourself into a version of birthday joy that doesn't fit, you get to reclaim the day on your terms, or even let it be just another gentle, normal day without guilt. Maybe that means one person you love instead of a crowd. Maybe it means your favorite meal, a solo walk, a book, or doing absolutely nothing special at all. If this felt like someone finally explained your relationship with birthdays, you're not the only one wired this way. Subscribe and stay close if you want more videos that make sense of traits like this without shaming you. And tell me in the comments how you really feel on your birthday, because in the next videos, we're going even deeper into why people like you keep choosing peace over performance, even in a world that keeps telling you to do the opposite.